Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Gators will kick this away to get us going here. And the returner heads out of bounds. First and 10, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Finds his man. It's Black. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The offense stays on the field on this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. A running play called on fourth down. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Green. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Here comes a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Barber. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Dropping back. It's Smith. The receiver makes the catch. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Hop over the middle. It's Barber. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Terry. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On the ground, it's Green.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Receivers are bunched together. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's reeled in. It's Black. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a run. Running back's got it. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Smith. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The special teams produce a score.
It's going to take a complete team effort to keep pace in this game. And when you get a touchdown like this from the punt return unit in front of the home crowd, these players are going to feed off of it.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Smith. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's an out route. The catch made. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Grab behind the line, it's Harvey. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Nice grab. It's Terry. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the option play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Missouri now in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Green. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Smith. Caught by the receiver. Breaking tackles.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Trying to run it. It's Jackson. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Smith. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Terry. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down after that completion. Looking for a man. Grab near the sticks. It's Terry. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. 1st down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Second down after that previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg.
This guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass. It's Smith. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Jackson.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a 1st down.
The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. The sure hands. It's Terry. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. Over the middle. It's Black. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. That's caught. It's Harvey. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to chuck it again. It's a wide receiver screen. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Harvey. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking for some space. It's Green. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just...
Touchdown, Missouri. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is no good. Wow. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Gators offense retakes the field. Looking downfield, it's Smith. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Comes up with the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Smith. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Smith. That ball snagged for a completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. The important PAT is good. They have the lead now here in the final seconds. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. Fourth down now. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Oh, and he missed it. Wide to the left, and that's how the game ends. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.